Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're talking about the Los Angeles Rams versus New York Giants Week 9 matchup based on analytics. Each week, I collect all of the current 2017 NFL team data in order to analyze and project potential NFL performance. Since it's a weekly collection, there will always be some fluidity in terms of various data points as the weeks go by. However, there will always be little nuggets of truth that could become bigger nuggets of truth as the season continues. So stick around as I analyze each week's matchups based on analytics. And if you're new to the channel, all terms and definitions will be in the description. So starting with this game between the Rams and the Giants. So looking at the NFL stat basic comparison data, and basic comparison data essentially looks at the offense, the defense, the special teams, and all that kind of stuff. And all of this data, pretty much every single data point, heavily favors the Rams in this game. So let's get to some reasons why. So to start off, the only team data point that the Giants actually have an advantage is in terms of turnover ratio. The Giants have a 93.54 turnover percentage compared to the Rams, who have a 74.02 out of 100. So the Rams typically turn the football over a little bit more than the Giants in that respect. However, every other data point, the Rams are better. The Rams are better when it comes to not allowing sacks on offense compared to the Giants, obviously. The Rams are also better when it comes to putting points on the board on every single offensive drive. Basically offensive score percentage, which is the ability to put points on the board on each drive. The Rams are a 98.58 team in that respect, whereas the Giants are a 7.24 in that respect. So a huge disparity between the offenses in this game in terms of their ability to put points on the board. Then, of course, when you look at the defensive side of the football, the Rams have a better defense in terms of defensive offensive score percentage. Preventing points on every drive. The Rams are better in that respect. The Rams are better in terms of creating turnovers on defense. The Rams are better when it comes to creating sacks on defense. The Rams are better when it comes to creating interceptions on defense. Punt return yardage does favor the Giants. So yeah, two things favor the Giants in terms of team stats, but kick return yardage favors the Rams. Defensive punt return yardage, Rams. Defensive kick return yardage and punt return yardage, Rams. Field goal percentage, Rams. Extra point percentage, Rams. Punting average, Rams. So the vast majority of data in terms of offensive data, defensive data, and special teams data favors the Rams. And that is why they are so heavily favored in this football game. And does give you some, hopefully, I hope this video does give you some gravity as to how bad the Giants have been playing, especially for the first half of the season. So if you're a Giants fan, you just want to hope that you get better, that these numbers improve. But as of right now, the last 8 weeks of the season, essentially, the Giants have been playing this poorly, which should be shocking. This should be something that you should be worried about, is all I'm trying to say. Then, of course, you get to some micro matchups. So looking at completion percentage data for the Rams offense versus Giants defense, and this is one area where I do think that the Giants will have some success. The Rams offense in terms of first down situations and second down situations is below average in both those respects, and also compared to the Giants, who do well in first and second down situations. So if there was one thing I could say about the Rams that is a bit of an issue, again, it's the inefficiency of completion percentage in terms of first and second down versus third down situations. And of course, look at the Giants offense versus Rams defense. In this respect, the Giants are actually favored here in terms of second down and third down situations, but there is a pretty big disparity between the Giants and the Rams defense when it comes to first down situations. So that's definitely an area to kind of keep track of because of the disparity on first down. Then, of course, you look at rushing downs, Rams offense versus Giants defense. And in this respect, the Rams are better in first, second down, and third down situations. Then, of course, you look at the Giants offense versus the Rams defense. And in that respect, the Rams are better in terms of first down situations and third down situations. Then, of course, you look at passing downs. Rams offense versus Giants defense. Giants defense, again, favored first down and second down situations in that respect. But they do kind of not do well on third downs. So, again, this just plays into the fact, again, that, when it comes to both these offenses, as much as you might go, well, this is heavily in favor of the Giants. But, again, this is what the Rams do. They don't really create a lot of first downs on first down, or first downs on second down especially, but most of the first downs are on third down. Everything comes down to third down conversions, and that's what they've been really excelling at. But this is definitely the type of offense that is a little bit more dink and dunk than people might be leading you on to believe, I guess is the best way to put it. It does have some dink and dunkness to it, at least based on data. It looks like that is the best way to put it. Then, of course, you look at the passing downs for the Giants versus the Rams. And in this respect, the Rams are better in terms of second down situations and third down situations in that respect. And you look at sack rate for the Rams offense versus Giants defense. In this way, the Rams are favored in first down, second down, and third down situations versus the Giants defense. So the Rams just do not allow a lot of sacks, and the Giants don't really create a lot of sacks. So definitely an area where I think the Rams are pretty solid in that respect. Then, of course, you look at sack rate for the Giants versus Rams. And again, Rams heavily favored second down situations, third down situations. Most of the sacks the Giants have been giving up have been in those situations, and I think you might see a couple sacks in those areas in this game. And you look at interception ratio for the Rams versus the Giants, and the Rams are favored here. Most of the interceptions the Giants have been able to create on defense have come in third down situations, but the Rams just don't throw a lot of picks, especially in third down situations. So, in that respect, I do have to give it up to them because of I do have to give it to the Rams because of that particular issue. And then lastly, you look at the Giants offense versus Rams defense in terms of interceptions, and this more so favors the Giants, except for first down situations. The vast majority of interceptions the Giants or Eli Manning has thrown have come in first down situations, and the vast majority of interceptions that the Rams have forced have come in first down situations. So this is definitely an area where I think that an interception here and there on first down from Eli could be a big difference maker in this game. So overall, my general feelings about this game, I still got to go Rams here. I think the Rams just have the better offense, the better defense, the better special teams. This isn't a perfect team. The Rams aren't perfect. They have some issues on defense. They have some issues on offense. They have some inefficiencies. Jared Goff is, he's not a pretender per se, but he does have some areas to improve upon. First down, second down situations, not getting it done as much. The completion percentage is not the best in those situations, nor are they converting as well. They probably need as well as they probably should in those particular areas. So there definitely are some things to criticize this Rams team over. There are definitely some things that could go in the favor of the Giants in this game. Turnover ratio, for example, in that respect, which, if the Rams throw too many picks, the Giants could get out to like an early lead or something like that could put some pressure on them, even though the Giants haven't exactly done much of that this year. But, again, it's not a completely unwinnable game for the Giants. However, based on how the Giants have played up to this point, up to the midseason point, it's very unlikely to see them beat a team like this, to beat the Rams like this. So, again, from all those factors that we're looking at, I just have to go Rams here. I just think that they're the better team on paper, and I think that that it will be a fairly decisive victory for them. And of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn.wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Geometrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.